Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Stamp with Melissa. My name is Melissa Faust. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Minnesota, which is in the United States. I'm going to just give this a few seconds to let people join me. Today is my April class to go, April 2022. I'm so excited for this. So this is at a little bit of a different scheduled time as my normal weekly live. So I just like to give an extra second to let people join me. If you're catching the replay, feel free to skip ahead. But as you join me, even if you're watching the replay, please say hello in the comments. This does stream both to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Hi, Dawn. Thanks for joining. All right. We've got some people rolling in now, so that's good. We're all good. Let me know that you can see and hear everything okay, although I think you can, because I can see what you see and nothing looks like it's malfunctioning. Like the other day, it was a little glitchy, but I think we're all good today. Okay, so let me tell you about how my card class to go works. I'm going to show you 3 projects today, and basically, if you place an order of $35 or more in my online store, you can get those card kits for free. So you'll get 2 of each, so you get 6 card kits total. You'll get those for free. Hi, Keisha. If you place an order of $50 or more, you'll get those card kits for free. And then you'll also get, now mine is used, but you'll get a new one. You'll get a pack of the polished dots. There we go. Polished dots for free. I'm using the polished dots on all of the cards I'm making today. So you will want that to make the cards exactly like I do. And so that you get included with a $50 order. That also gives you a loyalty reward point, which is offered only through me. But Stampin' Up! Is sweetening the deal. So today only, Thursday, April 21st, if you even up that a little bit more to $75, you get free shipping, which is a huge savings. That's an 11% savings. Shipping is 11% of whatever your cart total is. So that's a lot of money off. I placed an order this morning and I was like amazed because my total was just so much lower than it normally is. Free shipping doesn't come around often, so I would highly recommend you take advantage of that deal too. Make sure to use the class host code, which is this little banner down at the bottom. I can't wait. You know, it's so hard. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, brain. Shop.stampwithmelissa.com, and then use that host code right there. It's also directly linked in the description of this video, so you can just click right on it. It'll take you there and have the host code attached. However, if your order exceeds $150, remove the host code, get the Stampin' Rewards yourself, and then just send me an email that you want the card kits, okay? Because I want you to get the free stuff with Stampin' Rewards, and that starts at $150. So I don't want your free rewards. I want you to have them. So you take them and just tell me you want the card kits, and I am more than happy to do that. Okay. We're going to use 3 super fun stamp sets. By the way, you can order whatever you want at my online store. I'm going to obviously show you what I use to make these cards today. So if there's anything you don't have and you want to add it to your cart, go for it. It's all, you customize it. You can get whatever you want, but then you get to make these card kits, which are super fun. So let's show you. Oh, I have to flip the camera. It's like I'm new here. There we go. Now you can see my desktop. I put this here and I was like, let me show you the first card. But oh my gosh, no, you couldn't see the first card. Hey, Louise, thanks for joining. All right, so this is the first card. Super cute, using the Catch You Later stamp set. Hi, Alicia. I'm going to leave that right up in the corner there. Let me grab all my supplies here. And I'm just going to sprinkle them on the desktop. And then we're going to show you the card kit. So your card kit will come and it'll look like this. Again, you'll have supplies to make 2 of each. I'm just making 1 on the video today of each of the cards. So you'll have a soft seafoam card base. You'll have a piece of soft seafoam that has been embossed with the gingham embossing folder. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Now you can see it. Look at that. Beautiful. You'll have a piece of the Artfully Composed Designer Series paper, a stitched rectangle done in basic white. There you go. You can kind of see that stitching there. You'll have some of that beautiful evening evergreen ribbon, and you'll have a pale papaya strip. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with stamping. And I am going to pull out a messy piece of scrap paper here. Oh, this one's real messy today. It's okay, because if it's super messy, look, you can see that so much better. Then I'm going to use that monkey stamp set. I thought the monkeys were perfect with the Artfully Composed DSP. I think it just looks like a jungle. It just works out so well. Beautiful. All right, we are going to ink up these monkeys in Memento Black, Tuxedo Black, Memento ink. There we go. And then I am going to stamp them. Now this, I'm going to pull it down a little bit. This vine on the top ends, or I'm sorry, doesn't end. It's just kind of like open. So I wanted to try to stamp that where it kind of looked like it was going off the page, you know, so it was a natural end. So we've got that all stamped. We don't need this for another minute, but that's why I had it there, just in case I stamped off. And then let's go ahead. We're going to color our monkeys. So I'm going to use cinnamon cider, and I'm not going to use my blends in the traditional sense today. I'm actually going to use them as a whole, or I should say on this card. So I'm using the light one on the monkey that's on the left. So light with left. And I'm just coloring in the whole monkey with my light blend instead of doing the blending with the dark as well. Then I'll use the dark one on my monkey to the right. Okay. So have you guys already placed your orders for this class? What are you snagging today with free shipping, or what do you have your eye on for free shipping? One of the things I recommend stocking up on are some of those essentials, like cardstock, because they are going up in price with the new annual catalog that's coming out in May. So today, especially with the free shipping deal, is a wonderful day to take advantage of that. I ordered some cardstock this morning. Some ink pads are going up. What else is going up? The plates for the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and actually the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is increasing price as well in May. So if you do not already have that and that's on your wish list, I would highly recommend that too, because that's already like $13 of savings in just shipping price. So save that $13 and get something else that's on your wish list, right? Okay, let's color in this monkey. I think this stamp set is absolutely so cute. Here, let me pull it in while I'm finishing here. Look at all the, like the quails and then the cat. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. It was so hard. I knew I wanted to use this stamp set today, and I did not know which image to use. But all week I've been featuring that Artfully Composed suite on my blog. And so I thought, you know what? I should use that DSP. And then I was like, it goes so perfectly with these monkeys. So that's what I had to do. All right, now I'm using the Ivory Stampin' Blend to color in their faces. Now the Ivory comes in a 2-pack. Oh, I just colored his eye. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yes, me too, Alicia. Okay, I colored that monkey's eye. So I feel like I have to color all the eyes, right? So it looks like I meant to do that. So I'll color this monkey's eyes too. Whoops. Shh. Yes, Alicia actually is on my team, and she posted a card she made with, I think it had the cat in it. And I was I usually go for all of the cutesy stuff, but for some reason, this stamp set, I think I just didn't see it in the catalog. And so I didn't have it. And she posted it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what stamp set is that? And then I found this one. I was like, how do I not own that? Like, seriously, come on, Melissa. All right, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and do some adhering now. So I am going to take the Designer Series paper, which will be cut for you, and some seal. And I'm going to add my seal to the back of this piece. And then I'm going to go ahead and line it up on the left-hand side. So I'm actually going to pick my piece up, set it down like this, and then line my paper up so I can get it flush on that bottom edge there. Perfect. It just seems to work a lot nicer for me. And then I'm going to flip it over. We're going to put seal all over this back. So I'm going to wrap it like this. And then my trick for ribbon is your ribbon will already come cut as well. But then I just take the ribbon, you can set it down and tuck the tails, and it'll stick right onto that seal that you already put down. So let's do all the way across here. There we go. And then we can go ahead and stick this onto our card front. Super cute. I love the little break up there, and that's great for a smaller piece of DSP as well, because you don't have to use the whole thing. And so I know sometimes I end up with small little pieces that are just a couple of inches, and that's a perfect way to use them. Okay, so we've got that added. Let's go ahead and add our monkeys now. And I am going to use dimensionals, of course. So I am going to put one in each corner. And then my other tip, because I want them in the middle, I don't want this piece to sag, but I don't want it to sit on top of the ribbon because it's kind of thick. I'm going to put dimensionals down on my card on either side of the ribbon. Okay. Peel off these backings if they'll cooperate today. There we go. Come on. Last one. Come here. There we go. And then we will go ahead and I'll put that on upside down. We'll put that right down on the card. Super cute. All right. One more tip for you today, because I wanted Calypso Coral. We've got the Pale Papaya on the designer series paper. That's why I've got that cardstock, but we've got some Calypso Coral too. And this is the stamp. It says, "Happy birthday from us." Well, I just want happy birthday. So I'm going to use my Calypso Coral Stampin' Write marker. This is, whoop, flinging it everywhere. This is the water-based one, right? Where these thicker ones, you can see the difference there. The thicker ones are actually alcohol-based. These Stampin' Write markers are water-based, and you can use them to color like right on your stamp. Look how cool that is. So what I can do, and I'll just huff on it, just like that, and stick my head over, sorry if it gets in the way, stamp that down, and now all I inked up was the happy birthday. Isn't that neat? Another way, you could put tape on it and cover up the "from us," ink it up, cut the tape off or pull the tape off, and bada boom. There you have it. All right, so I'm going to take this now. It's going to go up on my card, and I'm going to flip it over because I want this popped up on dimensionals too. So I'm going to put one dimensional on the left-hand side because that's going to stick on our stitched rectangle, which is already popped up, okay? Then I'm going to take a dimensional and put it on the right-hand side, which is going to go on the soft seafoam part. I'm going to peel off the backing for the right-hand side, take another dimensional, and put it right on top. The reason I am doing, yeah, bada bing. The reason I am doing that is because this piece is already raised. So because I want this to be raised too, higher than this, I need to provide it with 2 dimensionals for support. Can you see that? There, you can kind of see it there. So do you see how cool that is? Pretty neat. All right, let's finish this card off with some beautiful polished dots. I'm going to use the pink ones because, I don't know, I want to use pink. I'm going to stick one of the big ones down here and a little one right next to it. And then I'm going to take another little one and put it up there. Okay, so that is the first card. I'm going to set that to the side. Let me see. Let's put it up there. And we're going to go on to the second card, which is super cute, you guys. Are you ready? Aww. So I actually used this Kite Delight stamp set for my niece's birthday card. Her birthday was last week, and I absolutely loved it. And I thought, I need to keep playing with this set. So we've got some Melon Mambo and some black ink. And then this is what your card kit will look like. I've also got some Pool Party blends. Sorry, they're a little bit out of camera. So this is what your card kit will look like when you get it. It will have a Pool Party card base. It will have a piece of basic black for the mat. Thanks, Christy. It will have a piece of basic white to go under here. You can see that's where I stamped that kite tail on. Speaking of kites, I flew some recently with my nephew, and that was really fun too. He got one for Easter. You'll have a square of the All Together DSP. You'll have a little scrap for your Melon Mambo kite, a scrap for your sentiment, and then you're also going to have a cloud that was punched out of that All Together DSP as well. So I'm actually going to start with this piece here because you can see it doesn't quite look like that, right, on our finished card. So what you're going to need to do is pull out your trimmer. And there is no measurement to this, okay? So you're just going to do it wherever you want to do it. I'm putting it in my trimmer diagonally, and I'm going to cut. And let's say I'm going to leave that piece. So I'm going to take this piece again, and I'm going to just like leave that cut there, and I'm going to curve this one in. So that upper side is, oh, thanks, Alicia. Okay, because I don't want them to have the same, like I didn't want it to just be a gap. You can see here that like that's a weird looking square now, right? Because it would be like this. So I didn't want the gap to be like parallel. That was the word I was looking for. I did not want it to be parallel. So there's no rhyme or reason to that. You just cut wherever you want to cut, okay? Now, saying that, we're going to put these pieces on our basic white piece first because we need to know where to stamp that kite tail where it won't be covered. So I'm going to take this piece and line it up at the top. And I'm making it flush with the top and the right-hand side of my basic white. And then, thanks, Dawn. And then we're going to take this bottom part, and, you know, it would be cool, too, if you wanted to change up the, if you have more of this designer series paper and change up the pattern. It won't work here because it would cross like that, but you could make like with the cards you get, if you cut, oh my gosh, hold on, slow down, Melissa. With the DSP patterns you get, because you get 2, you could put them on top of each other and make the cuts in the same spot. And then you could mix and match your 2 patterns. So if I had cut these together, I could have put this one with this and this one with this, if that makes sense. Okay, that's another fun tip. Obviously, I'm not doing that today. I should have thought about that in advance, but it's all good. So if that's something you want to try, do it. I think it would look really cool. And then you can post it in my Facebook group and show us how it went. All right, let's stamp our kite tail. And I'm going to use Tuxedo Black ink for that. And then we're just going to stamp it in this white spot here, okay? Stamp that down. It looks pretty nice. Put my lid on my ink. And then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to just let that dry for maybe a little bit. We can go ahead and mount this onto our basic black mat. Like so. And if your DSP kind of goes over the top of your basic white a little bit, you can trim that down as well. Let's add some seal to the back of our basic black mat and stick that on our card base here. We'll fold and burnish our card base. I love these, like this pool party with the like hot pink. I think there's such a pretty color combo. All right, we've got that. We can go ahead, I suppose, and color these in. So I'm going to use pool party on the little like creases of the bows. Now this time I am using my blends as you're supposed to. And then I'm going to use the light one to color in the rest. We're almost done. There we go. So it's just some simple coloring. And then let's go ahead and stamp our kite. So I am using this fun kite. There you go. I was trying to make it so you can see it. That fun one. So the other ones are all like diamond shaped. This one is kind of different. I wanted to say parasol, but I don't know that it's called a parasol. Kind of looks like a parasol though. That would be a fun card. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp in Melon Mambo ink onto my Melon Mambo cardstock. Okay, so we get that tone on tone. I'm going to close this up even though we'll need it again. And then I'm going to use my paper snips and fussy cut this out. Now, don't start groaning if you're not a fan of fussy cutting, because neither am I. But this one is actually so easy to fussy cut out. Other than these like very slight curves right down here at the bottom of the kite, it's all straight lines. So it's so easy to fussy cut out. I promise if you don't like fussy cutting, you can do this one. All right. Or switch it out for one of the other kites that is all straight lines. All right, let's get rid of these scraps. And then we will put some dimensionals on the back of our kite. Let's see. Let's use probably 3 this time. Peel off the backings. Come here. There we go. And we will stick that. Now I'm going to try to actually cover this bow right there, but I did color it in just in case, but we got it. We got it covered. So we have 3 bows there. Then we're going to stamp our sentiment here on this little basic white strip, again using the Melon Mambo. And this fun sentiment that says, "Another year flies by, happy birthday." How cute is that? All right. Mostly centered, but I'm giving myself a little bit of wiggle room over on the right-hand side to actually cut a banner. So let's do that. Now I'm going to use my paper snips. Another really fun way to do this, we do have a punch that does it, but if you don't have that punch, another fun way to do it is with the tailored tag punch, which is actually retiring. But that's a fun way to do it too, and it actually creates pretty cool banner there. Oh, thanks, Peggy. Thanks for joining. All right, so let's go ahead. Now we're going to take our cloud, add some dimensionals to the back of the cloud, and add that to the lower portion. You can see why I wanted more DSP down here, right? Because we can cover it up with our sentiment, and then you will have patterns that kind of contradict each other. So this one was mostly white and then mostly black. This one's mostly black with mostly white. So I tried to do that strategically. Then let's add some seal to the back of our sentiment, and we will stick that down. Actually, we can put a dimensional on this side too, because it goes over just enough. And we can stick that right down on our card. So cute. And let's finish it off again with the polished dots. This time we'll use the clear ones. And we will put one right there. Oh, I love how those clear ones look against the black background. Whoops. There we go. And another big one down there. So cute. So there is the second card. And it looks so much different depending on if you have that mainly black DSP or the mainly white. Pretty cool look there. All right, let me take a quick drink. Okay, let's do our final card. So if you're just joining, as a reminder, if you're not just joining, here's the third card. I'll just get that ready. These card kits, or these cards I'm doing today, are actually part of my April class to go. So you can earn them for free by placing a $35 order in my online store. If you up that to $50, you actually get the embellishment for free as well, and a loyalty reward point. And today, only on April 21st, if you up it to $75, you get free shipping from Stampin' Up. So super exciting, and you can get, or you can place your order at this link right here, shop.stampwithmelissa.com, using that host code right there. All right. Or join my newsletter list if you want that in writing, because it's coming. All right. Let's use this every chapter stamp set. You can see I'm using all the stamps in this stamp set today. Why? Because there's only one. Let's take a look at that card kit here. We'll pull all the pieces out. We've got some fun linen thread in this one. So we're going to use a crumb cake card base. You'll have a piece of early espresso that was embossed with the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder. You will have a fresh freesia piece that was die cut with the scalloped contours dies. Super fun for a border there. Then you'll have a piece of basic white to do your stamping on. And then you'll also have lots of pieces of linen thread. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with stamping, because this one has a bit of coloring on it. I'm going to pull in that stamp there. There's the one singular stamp and the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Because the stamp is way bigger than my ink pad, I'm actually going to flip it upside down, put the ink on like this instead of flipping the stamp upside down. That's just another tip too, just to make sure everywhere gets inked. Okay. Let me put that away, and we are going to take this guy and stamp him right onto that basic white piece. Just like so, and sometimes if it sticks, nope, it didn't stick, but look, it worked well. If it sticks on there, you can rub your finger on the back. So like if this had stayed connected, you could rub your finger on the back just to make sure you get everywhere, or use your Stamparatus, because it is a big stamp and you want to make sure everywhere gets ink on it. Okay, we are going to use Pool Party, Fresh Freesia, and Melon Mambo blends for this one. And this one's going to take a little bit, you guys. So I'm going to go as fast as I can. But yes, this one is lots of coloring. So if you like coloring, this is going to be a great, great card for you. I love coloring, and my favorite way to color is actually with these blends. So let me see how fast I can color for you today. La-di-da. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about while I color? I will just remind you that I am doing a paper share, or I should say a product share, for the new annual catalog. You can find all of the details for that actually on my Facebook page and in my email newsletter. And that will close on May 1st for signups, okay? And so that's super fun. That is just a good way to save money, because I know when the new catalogs come out, at least for me, I get really excited. And I just get so excited, and it's a lot of money. So to save your budget, I am offering product shares where you can get a sampling of the designer series papers, the specialty papers, and the ribbons, whatever like combination of that you want, for a fraction of the price. So you can just get a sampling, see what you like, see what you use, and then go from there. You can buy more than of whatever you use up, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, that's awesome. Margie said Margie just ordered the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and she got it already, and she is waiting for the rest of her order. Well, I hope you get to have a super fun, crafty weekend then with your order. I know I'm excited for you to get to play with that machine, but of course you need things to go with it, to play with it. So hopefully that will come soon, Margie. Okay, so let's see. I'm referencing this guy. Make sure I got all the Melon Mambo. Let's do Fresh Freesia next. I'm going to use the dark one. The other thing I wanted to put out there, you guys, this is actually the first time I'm talking about it publicly. And so you get to be the first to know because you're here. I am going to be doing an annual catalog kickoff event, and it will be all virtual. I'm going to run it actually through Facebook because that just seems like the easiest place to run it all and be able to engage with you all. And that will be on May 6th in the evening. So Friday, May 6th, and then on May 7th during the day. So I really hope you can tune in for all or some of it. It's going to be free to come. I just want you to come and see what's in the new annual catalog, see it in action, because that starts on May 3rd. So it's just a couple days after. So I hope you will mark your calendar and join me, plan to join me for that because it's going to be so much fun. It's my first catalog kickoff ever, and I'm excited for it, and I hope you are too. And of course, you can invite all of your friends because it's a free event. They can all come. All right, let me color in this. And I did those, and I just have to do these. I will say I'm coloring this a lot faster than I did the first time I made this card, so that's good. That's very good. Okay, there's that. And then let's do Pool Party last. Don't you just love these colors together? I think they're so pretty. They're very springy, which is nice. In Minnesota today, we had sun. We have not seen sun a lot in April. And so it's definitely been a mood lifter for me all day today. I didn't realize how much I needed the sun. I do really like when it rains, just not when it rains every single day. Oh, awesome. Keisha says she will sneak in when she can. Yes, it's all, and it's not on Zoom or anything. It'll all be like Facebook Live that I'll be doing. So just tune in whenever you can. And obviously the content will be there for a while, so you can access it whenever it is convenient for you. But I'm very excited about it. I'm going to have lots of samples to share with you and lots of fun products that you can see. So yeah, it should be pretty fun. Okay, let's finish this teacup up. Come on. Like I said, I hope you like coloring. And if you don't like coloring, another great way to do this is you could stamp this image in one of the colors that you already have, like in the Pool Party or Melon Mambo or Fresh Freesia. You could just stamp it in that and then skip all the coloring. But I love coloring, so I wanted to keep going. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to flip this over. Actually, let's do it on this. I'm going to take my liquid glue and add just a little bit of liquid glue on my edge of my Fresh Freesia border. And take this piece and get that lined up. Now the stitching in the border, make it really nice to make sure it's straight. So we've got that. I'm going to close this up so it doesn't dry out. Let's take our scissors and we will cut this. There we go. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add seal to the back of this. I'm going to flip it around so that I can start on my Fresh Freesia, work my way down because I want that Fresh Freesia to stick down too. So it's just extra reinforcement. And put this on the Early Espresso. There we go. I should mention too, my catalog kickoff, all of the information will be in my newsletter. So you do want to make sure you are signed up for that so you don't miss anything, okay? And that link to sign up is in the description of this video as well, but it is newsletter.stampwithmelissa.com. All right, I'm taking these two pieces of linen thread that I have here. We're going to go ahead and attach them down to the seal, wrap them around, and attach the tails to this side. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead. I should have put seal on it all at once, but it's okay. Because this is an embossed piece, you want to put extra adhesive on it to make sure it sticks. So we are going to go ahead and place this on our crumb cake card base. Flip it over and press it down. Fold that and burnish it with our bone folder. And then we're going to take this little piece. Your piece will be longer than mine, but I was actually working with the end of the spool. This stamp is, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Keisha said this is a fun stamp to stamp onto DSP if you don't like coloring too. That's a great idea. All right, we're going to tie a little bow or a knot, whatever you prefer. I know I'm not always good at tying bows, especially on camera. I can tie them really good, and then as soon as I get on camera, I struggle. Yeah, see, like that end came out. Let's try that again. And again, your piece will be longer than mine, so you'll be working with more. Mine's just a little guy because I was working with the end of a spool. All right, come here. Nope. I'm telling you, you guys. You know what? We're going to leave this one a knot because he's being difficult. So there is that card. There's our third card. Isn't that fun? So let me pull in the other ones that we made too. So once again, here, I'll put this one down here. Once again, if you place an order in my online store before the end of the day on Monday, April 25th at midnight Central Time, and you use that host code that's right there, or click the link right in my description. It takes you right there and has the class host code applied. So $35 or more before tax and shipping will get you these 6 card kits for free as a free gift from me. Add on $50 and you'll get a brand spanking new pack of polished dots with it and a loyalty reward point, which is only offered from me, or up it to $75 today, April 21st only, to get free shipping from Stampin' Up! As well. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you love this class. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. I love all of these cards. I can't wait to send them. And I will catch you guys on Tuesday for my regular live. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message or email me. Oh, thanks, Keisha. Keisha says she loves all 3 of these, and this has been one of my favorite kits that I have done. Thank you, and thanks, Alicia. You guys are always so nice. Yeah, so thank you again. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you on Tuesday for my regular weekly live. Bye for now.